In 1839, Danish paleontologist Peter Wilhelm Lund dug up a batch of peculiar animal bone fossils in the depths of a dark cave in Brazil. After careful study, he concluded that this was an entire genus of animals long extinct and never seen by humans before. He named it the cave wolf in Latin. From then on, this name became part of scientific records, like countless other extinct species deemed to exist only as fossils. However, unexpectedly a few years later, a scientist exploring Amazonian languages witnessed something astonishing in an indigenous village. It was a round creature with short limbs and brown fur, resembling a dog but different somehow. The scientist compared it to the bones he had drawn from his luggage and tremblingly wrote, "It is alive." A species declared extinct by Western scientists was resurrected deep within South American jungles. In fact, while Western scholars were sweating over fossils, believing this creature extinct, Amazonian indigenous people had been living alongside it all along. Much of what scientists later learned about the animal came from local tribes. To these natives, though always present, the creature symbolized a ghostly presence in the jungle due to its rare daytime appearances and high alertness. Its dark fur allowed it to blend into the dim rainforest, like a shadow, often vanishing instantly from hunters' sight, as they shifted sleeping spots daily. Many tribes viewed this animal as a forest guardian with invisibility powers, seen only by those lucky enough in the wilds. Of course, these natives didn't call it cave wolf or hand dog, they named it vinegar dog and water dog for reasons that made sense. The vinegar dog's unique smell resembled aged vinegar, emanating from its enlarged anal glands. Unlike other canids, this species could spray urine high up trees while inverted, marking territory far beyond ground level. This scent acted as an invisible electronic fence, precisely delineating the animal's domain and alerting locals to nearby packs. Some tribes believed that if you were marked by one of these creatures in the forest, you'd be plagued with its smell for days, deterring other wildlife and making hunting impossible. The water dog name came from its aquatic habits, often seen swimming or fishing near rivers. Both names reflected unique behaviors observed by indigenous people over centuries. However, an intriguing phenomenon puzzled them. While breeding normally in the wild, captured animals lost their reproductive abilities when kept as pets. This mystery baffled tribes for generations until modern scientists intervened and discovered it related to family social systems in nature. In the wild, a hand dog pack consisted of 2 to several members led by lifelong bonded couple who were the only ones allowed to reproduce. Others remained sterile due to behavioral and hormonal signals from leaders suppressing their reproductive development. These non-reproducing members played crucial roles as dedicated caregivers for offspring when born. Once there is any sign of trouble, these family members are always ready to step up and help out. In the alpha dog family, even mealtime has rules. After hunting, they don't fight over food, but wait quietly for the alpha couple to eat first. The rest follow their roles without argument. Scholars speculate that if a few alpha dogs were captured by humans and kept as pets, despite being away from their original families, their nervous systems would still automatically place them in a subordinate role within a family structure, viewing their human owners as the leader. So to these dogs, only their owner can reproduce while they remain child care providers. Another reason is that hand dogs raised together with humans might see each other as siblings and avoid breeding due to an instinctive aversion to incest. Plus, stress and isolation also contribute to this inability to breed in captivity. But why would Amazonian natives capture these animals as pets? Besides being a food source, they have practical value. First, their nurturing nature makes them excellent babysitters for human infants. They are patient, soft, and protective, which is invaluable in dangerous jungle environments. Secondly, hand dogs are obsessed with burrows and emit strong vinegar-like scents that repel pests like snakes and large insects. This natural defense system benefits the entire village. Thirdly, their unique swimming abilities make them valuable hunters of capybaras, a crucial meat source for Amazonian tribes. Hand dogs' amphibious skills allow them to hunt these semi-aquatic animals, effectively making them indispensable hunting companions. For centuries, hand dogs played mysterious roles in the Amazon rainforest. When Western scientists discovered and studied them, they began analyzing these fascinating creatures with modern tools. For example, the identity and origin of this creature. What other species is it closely related to? Back then, they saw hand dogs as a strange animal with webbed feet, neither wolf nor dog. Scientists immediately analyzed its DNA. Surprisingly, when comparing the hand dog's genes with other South American canids, they reached an astonishing conclusion. Short, legged hand dogs are evolutionarily closest to long legged oddities like the maned wolf, not similar sized small canids. I've made a whole episode about this unique creature before. It has two distinct forms. One is stout and short, legged, living in the wet forest understory, while the other is tall and long, legged, roaming open grasslands. They look completely different, but share common traits like monogamy and shyness. Interestingly, both have strong, smelling urine. The maned wolf's urine smells surprisingly like marijuana, leading to a zoo visitor mistakenly reporting drug use. Scientists didn't stop there, they figured out how to get hand dogs to reproduce. Native people never saw their hand dogs having pups, puzzling humans for centuries. Zookeepers faced the same problem. Early zoos thought putting several hand dogs together would lead to breeding, but no success after years. Understanding their social structure finally solved it. Isolate an adult male and a female he has never met in a new environment. This makes them feel like leaders activating reproduction. Though now classified as near threatened due to Amazon deforestation, you can still see these unique dogs in zoos in Japan and Brazil thanks to this discovery. Isn't it that fortune?